Also perspective now from Bernie Madoff, or the guy who played him, uncannily, the actor Richard Dreyfuss. Richard, good to see you.
Good to see you, Neil.
Oh, man, scary good, scary good. If you don't clean up with the awards for this. Now on to the Pope. What do you think? What's going on here?
Well, I do have an opinion, and that is that it should be someone in America who takes on Donald Trump. We shouldn't have to wait for the Pope to say that his behavior is wrong.
Well, everyone else has. The mainstream media
No,
has.
his behavior has not been nailed by the media itself. And I mean all of it.
Too.
No.
They all get there.
Here's what they got to see. Someone has to say to Donald Trump, at long last, sir, have you no decency? That's what they have to say. And he has to hear. There's a difference between opposing you politically and opposing your positions and his bullying, mean, lying, loud, insistent, constant trumpeting of nonsense.
So wait a minute, you're not a fan of Donald Trump?
Oh, actually, I put all my money on Donald Trump.
Okay, I just want to check. Here's what you can say what you're saying, many have that view that you just espoused, but he's running away with it in the polls.
He sure is.
What do you make of that?
I think it's an indication, no better indication for the spiral of cultural decay that we are completely
you don't
in.
believe that.
Totally
aren't entitled to their views.
Completely.
You're saying that people who support him are idiots.
We're
aren't you? Come on, Bernie, fess up.
I'm saying that if we don't teach our children to excellence, if we don't teach them how to think clearly, if we don't teach them really, especially for those people who believe in American exceptionalism, if we don't teach to it and prove it, if we don't teach the birth tale of America and how it caused the greatest political revolution in the history of mankind, and we do not teach it.
Then do you have these same views when it comes to Bernie Sanders and
You
Hillary
betcha.
Clinton, ripping each other, calling each other liars?
I am not saying that voting is the be-all and end-all of citizenship.
No, but I'm saying
are
you just aghast at the quality, the conduct
You never
of going
interrupted
back?
me before. Ooh,
I'm sorry.
I'm scared.
But I've seen you play Madoff, and you scare me. So,
Okay.
Do you think that you're being fair when you single Donald Trump out, when I see plenty of other candidates who are very strong, strong opinions, call each other liars on the left and the right?
Well, I think, who was it, Kasich, that got up at the beginning of the campaign, basically, and said this is absurd, and he did it.
Who's your candidate?
I don't have a candidate.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Admit it to me. Who do you like? Come on. Okay, Bernie Sanders. Okay. All right. Do you think then, I mean, we talk about an age, and people are talking about this, the days of Jack Kennedy, Richard Nixon going at each other, or even, Reagan and Carter, that there were certain things that they wouldn't go to. But now in this 24/7 news cycle,
of course,
social media, it's very different. You got to be out there. You got to go overboard.
Yeah, you do. You have to go overboard, and you have to try and take on issues that require time and thoughtfulness and rumination and thought and thinking,
right,
and try to pry that into a shorter and shorter soundbite. And it's impossible. Nobody can understand any story on the front page of any newspaper in this country. They don't understand any particular issue, whether it's the financial industry or the corporations or GM or the Middle East.
Fair enough. That's a fair point. That's a point. Let me go.